It's Kambada, the shaman, the god, the crack baby. And right now you're tuned in to Kofi's universe, the #1 and most truest source for hip hop news, reaction videos, sports, black culture, and much, much more. If you haven't already subscribed, hit that subscribe button now. Bada.
YouTube, salute. Alright, y'all. This is Tupac, aka Makaveli, the Don Killuminati 7-Day Theory. 25-year anniversary. Wow, it's been 25 years since Tupac released Makaveli. Let's talk about it. If you're new to my channel, thumbs up the video, hit the subscribe button, click the bell icon to be notified when I upload new content and go live. Also, check out other album reviews, Nas, Westside Gun, and Meek Mill in the album review playlist. So this album was released November 5th, 1996, the same year as All Eyes on Me. Tupac, this was actually his first album after his death when he was murdered in September 1996. And instead of being Tupac, it was called Makaveli. I believe that was the his whole alias, what he was going to call himself, the moniker he was going to go by. But Death Row put it out. The album went 4 times platinum by 2000. So I think it's diamond now. I could be wrong. If it's not diamond, please correct me in the comment section, all right? So, but this album sold crazy. And the year 1996, you had Outkast, ATLiens, Nas, It Was Written come out. Who else came out in 96? Snoop Dogg came out. Mobb Deep's third studio album, Hell on Earth. Redman, his third studio album, Muddy Waters came out. Ghostface, Iron Man, OGC came out that year. Helter Skelter. Cellar Dwellers came out that year. I could be missing some off the top of my dome. De La Soul came out. You know, it's a lot of albums came out that year, but right now we just want to focus with this Tupac. But to come out in the year, people think, oh, Fuji's came out also. 96 is one of the best years of hip hop. Not the best, one of the best, maybe top 5, top 10, I believe. But Tupac did something that nobody thought he can do, and he made it, monumental. And from here, 12 tracks. Did a great job having the Outlaws. Only people that was outside of the Outlaws was on the albums like Casey and JoJo, um, Danny Boy was some of the features, whatever. But really focused with the Outlaws, Idi Amin, Young Noble, Castro, Yaki Gaddafi. You also had Prince, Atal Joe was on here, just to let people know. But Aaron Hall also, excuse me, Aaron Hall was on this album. Bow Young, To Live and Die in LA is the place to be. Production, Heard 'em Bad. We also had Big D, The Impossible. Who else we had? Makaveli did some tracks. Yeah, Tupac was helping produce on this album. Any other producers we had? We had QD3, Demetrius Shipp, and Reggie Moore. Not Demetrius Shipp that played Tupac in the movie, no. But let's break the album down. So the first track, at the beginning, people keep thinking that it says Suge shot me, Suge shot me, like Tupac was warning everybody. And Tupac goes in with the intro, having a gun go off and letting people know, are y'all breathing? This ain't the radio version, but I'm about to go in with the rated R version and let y'all know it's time to diss y'all. And he went in on Nas, Jay-Z, Biggie Smalls, Exhibit. Well, yeah, Outlaws went on Exhibit, Mobb Deep, anybody that was down with them that they can get the smoke. And he didn't care. He didn't care at all because he let people know the beat is ridiculous. Big D, the Impossible, Makaveli did a great job with My Second Reply, Bomb First. Then you go into Hail Mary. This track right here is just, you know, one of Tupac's best songs. Not best, but one of his songs, one of my favorite songs, because Tupac really shows his versatility. You know, he shows, just how he can make somebody really channel their energy. He can make you really understand where he was coming from. Tupac, you know, from here, he really, 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 really just went into another dimension. And like I said, you even had people try to do the remix like Eminem, 50 Cent, Busta Rhymes with the Ja Rule disc, but whatever. I still don't care for that type of stuff because Tupac stuff is still the best. Tossed It Up. That's more of like a club radio song that Tupac just wanted to have out. The women was on board with it. The production was cool. I mean, the final verse was solid. I mean, it wasn't like the best, but it was just a nice song. The sex appeal, women, they can dance to it, pop their ass, get on the radio. Now, to live and die in L.A., that song right there is one of those songs that Tupac always make, so he can have. It's like it's a friendly song for all walks of life. No matter if you a child, a teenager, an adult, an elder, you're gonna relate to it. To live and die in L.A. is the place to be. He's just giving you a ride down memory lane. What it's like going in L.A. What it's like going in L.A. Blasphemy. I love this track right here. I love this track right here because Tupac, you know, he really, really showed some more versatility. The aggressive delivery he really puts in. And I love this part when he says, should we cry when a pope died? My request. Should we cry if they cried when we buried Malcolm X? Mama, tell me, am I wrong? Is God just another cop waiting to beat my ass if I don't go pop? Really went in, really showed what was all about. Life of an Outlaw. I used to play this song all the time on my way to high school. This song got me hyped right here. It's just like, to me, it just reminds me of when you have a crew, you have people, and you know that the world's against you, it's me against the world. This is like a theme song because it's like we can take down and bring a system down. And that's how it felt like Tupac and the Outlaws was getting ready to take down the hip hop game as far as like putting it in his hands and is going to take it to a different plateau. Because I believe if Tupac would have never died, the Outlaws would have went beyond what they were right now. They would have went somewhere like on a level maybe like Bone or something. Not saying skill wise, but he would have had them out there because of just Tupac alone. Tupac was already, you know, the most popular person in hip hop rap just because everything he was selling globally. Just like Daddy, another beautiful song. People right here love it because it talks about, the man and his woman. And at the same time, it's like Tupac, like he says, she throwing bows at the post, breaking her nails, holding him down because it's hard for a woman, to hold a man down. And and if you come into him, he's going to be your daddy. He's going to be, your protector, your provider, everything you need. So that's one thing I did love about this. This song went in. Um, Crazy Badass. I forgot Badass is on here. Rest in peace to Badass. This song right here is dope. Emotional song. Tupac goes in, dear mama, don't worry, I'ma watch for snakes. I got the letter that she sent me and I cried for weeks. This is what came out when I tried to speak. Like Tupac talking about, you locked up. It's just one of those songs. It's just one of those songs. And this gave Badass some exposure too, that a lot of people didn't even know who Badass at that time was. Of course, if you knew about the LBC crew, Snoop Dogg, you would know. White Man's World, love this song. Love this song. Letting people know black people are the innovators. We've been here from the beginning since ancient Egypt. ancient Nubia, ancient Ethiopia, the beginning of time. Even chattel slavery couldn't hold us back. Look at all the inventions we created in America, in the Caribbean, in Central America, South America, and having Khalid Muhammad on there talk too. That was so powerful right there. And Tupac being a revolutionary, coming from a Black Panther bloodline, he just had enough that already knew that he was letting people understand I'm still going to use my platform to to get Black people to understand where he's coming from, awake them, but not just Black people, all races. And he did that, and people knew. Me and my girlfriend love this song right here. Jay-Z, he recycled the hook on the Blueprint 2, The Gift and the Curse. I did not like that shit with Beyonce. That shit was boo-boo stain. But this song was actually inspired from Nas. I Gave You Power. Remember, Nas came out with that song on the It Was Written album that dropped July 2nd, 1996. Tupac referred to his girlfriend as the gun, as a metaphor. And you know, who had a better song? I believe Nas' song was way better than Me and My Girlfriend, but Tupac's song actually goes in hard. So some people don't understand that. Some people, overlook that some people really told me that they thought Tupac was actually talking about a girl. I'm like, no, that was a gun. And people didn't understand that. But Hold Your Head reminds me of Keep Your Head Up, one on top of tracks. Just letting people know, don't let them to get you down. Tupac, like I said, he brings so much versatility when he raps. He don't have to just diss you. He don't have to just talk about something negative. He can always talk about something positive. He relates to the people that's in the prison industrial complex, the people that's actually homeless, the people that's struggling in the projects, in poverty. Like, I got you. I'm always there for you. One of the final tracks, Against All Odds, Tupac goes in again on Dr. Dre, Mobb Deep, Puffy, Q-Tip, and even Nas at the end. He has a final verse for Nas. This song wasn't supposed to be on Makaveli. Tupac was actually going to take it off because when he met with Nas and at the MTV Awards the week before he actually was murdered, him and Nas had a discussion. They talked in the park. I can't remember what park it was. They talked, and he was going to take it off, but this song got put out only because he died, and he didn't have the final say so of the final tracks. He already had the tracks that was going to be on the album, but the song just got out because Tupac didn't go back and change it on time because he went straight. I think he went home, then went straight to Vegas, and he didn't really, change everything. But overall, to me, I feel like this was Tupac's best album on Death Row. All Eyes on Me. I love All Eyes on Me. I think that's a dope ass album. But I think that was more of him just coming in, 27 tracks on All Eyes on Me. And you saw so much different elements from Pac on All Eyes on Me. But with Machiavelli, I felt it was very personal. I felt like Tupac wanted to show a different side of something that he probably wanted to do when he first got out of jail, but he probably like, nah, that's gonna be too much. He kind of wanted to like bait people in. Then like, okay, now I'm gonna give you Machiavelli, and I feel like y'all appreciate this more. But Machiavelli, man, one of the best albums of 1996, one of the best albums of the 90s, and it's been 25 years since this album has dropped. And if you play it right now, it's still like one of the best albums ever. Um, Sad that Tupac had to pass away. I know everybody has to go at a certain time. We are going to go, but Tupac left behind some beautiful music that's ageless. We're going to always remember, but I love Tupac, and I'm going to be doing more anniversary albums just to let you know. My next anniversary album will be Mobb Deep's Hell on Earth that came out November 19th, 1996. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do also the Muddy Waters that came out in December 1996. I'm going to be doing more albums like this because I feel like it's always good to revisit these albums and really feel how we felt. When I first bought this album, I bought it from Sam. I went to Sam Goody. I bought the album. At first, when I first played the whole album, I was like, it just shocked me because it was more like a shock from All Eyes on Me to this. Like, what? But I was actually impressed. I wasn't mad. I was just like, damn, Pac once again can actually give you something different. He can open up a different chapter in his book, and you'll still appreciate his work. But I want to hear from everybody. What do you think about Tupac's Makaveli, the Don Killuminati 7 Day Theory, still to this day? To this day, what you think about this album? How was it when you first heard it? How do you feel about it now, 25 years later? Post your comments below. Hope smash Black Panther the like button, subscribe to my channel, click the bell icon to be notified when I upload new content and go live. If you want to support and donate to the channel, I have Patreon, patreon.com/KofiUniverse. Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, Streamlabs, everything's in the description. Until next time, salute. If you're looking for me to react to any song freestyle video, that's $20 per reaction. For sponsorships, that's $50 minimum. Also, Hulk smash Black Panther the like button, subscribe to the channel, click the bell icon to be notified when I upload new content and go live. Also, if you want to become a Patreon member, patreon.com/KofiUniverse. Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, Streamlabs, everything's in the description, y'all. Salute.